What's going on, guys? So I competed in my first arm wrestling tournament this weekend at Fitcon in Utah, put on by the Muscle and the Baileys. It was a pretty cool event, an outdoor expo with music and bands and all the other expo stuff going on. Cool event. The arm wrestling event was it was a pro event. There was no amateur class. It was definitely a light turnout. There wasn't very many guys in my weight class. I was, for sure the biggest guy there. The next biggest guy maybe being 280. I was 300 pounds. But in arm wrestling, you can go up in classes. So there were a couple 220 and 200 pound guys that just pulled in the heavier class, which made it fun, more hands to pull. Bob Brown was there. He was he wasn't the promoter, or maybe he was the promoter, but he wasn't the organizer. I forget who it was. It was the Southern Utah team. Real cool guys. Arm wrestling is a little different than powerlifting, that's for sure. There's definitely a lot of guys there, I think, that thought that, they were going to be able to kind of beat up on the big guy, which would make sense because I don't have any experience in the tournament. And, ready goes are pretty new for me. I train them in practice, but not as much as I should. And again, it being my first event, I never even knew how they really run. So I'm going to show you the clips. Basically, the way it went is we pulled left hand all the way until you get to the finals, and then you pull right hand all the way until you get to the finals. And then you do the final left and then the final right. Again, I had no idea the structure of it or anything like that. I wasn't even going to pull left hand because my left hand's trash. But, Derek Smith told me that I would be pretty bored if I didn't, just because it's a long day, and he was correct. I'm glad I did. So here's the clips. I'm just going to do video and do voiceover talking about what was going on. The first clip's probably the longest, and the rest get a little shorter and shorter. So I'll do my best to keep up and tell you what's going on in the match, and then we'll talk about it at the end. So here is my first actual match that I've ever had, with the referee and ready to go and all that. I mean, like I said, I've trained it, but not, it's a lot different results pressure. This guy was a smaller guy, I think a 200, 220 pounder that came up and pulled. I think he's one of the guys that thought he was going to be able to smack me. But, again, we're getting ready here. This is, my first ready to go ever. Kind of getting a grip. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. I have an idea. I know I'm just going to go backwards and then over. And I feel like I was quick off the start, but
ready to go.
After watching the video, it's like so much slower than what I initially thought. I swear I thought it was way faster. So here's my second match. This is a true super heavyweight. He's been in my gym before a while ago when Devin Lorette was in town. Nice guy. Again, second match. This is all left hand, which really uncomfortable left-handed, but I'm glad I did it. And again, just sideways, a little back and sideways, through the fingers.
Versus Sarah
This was this guy was definitely stronger than the other two. A lot more experience. I've seen him in videos before, but yeah, we'll just watch. Playing around a little bit, trying to get a grip. I'm just trying to go high. Again, it just seems to feel good for me. I need some more coaching, that's for sure. So, we'll be working on this and working on the setup in the next few weeks until I feel more confident in that. And this is the first time I've ever done a ref's grip, ever.
Ready to go.
I just knew I had to be quick, and that's what I did. Got back to his fingers and did the initial surge, and obviously I knew I had it and finished. Now we're going right-handed. We both agreed before. He said he wanted to go on the strap, so I said no problem. Again, I felt pretty confident. I knew I was stronger. And in a strap, I'll be honest, I feel much stronger in a strap, so I feel like this is to my advantage as well as he may have thought it was his. But the strap was kind of small, kind of short, it seemed like. And it didn't seem very tight, but again, it was enough for me to get done what I needed to do. Again, this is the first right-hand match that I've had. Now, the head ref over there, Eric Myler, I believe his name is, that's a strong dude. That is a very strong dude. Apparently, he actually beat Eric Spoto back in Eric Spoto's first tournament. Eric beat Michael Todd and then got up with Eric Meyer. Lost him. I gripped up with him after. I had absolutely nothing for him. He's a whole nother level. Now, I think this is, yeah, so again, this is right. Now, all the other guys that kind of know I'm definitely superior in strength at this point, and they're all kind of coaching each other and giving each other, cues and, advice on how to beat me. Unfortunately, no one from my team was able to make it up to this event. So, I had friends with me, but they're not experienced arm wrestlers. So I didn't have any coaching at all. And you have all these experienced guys helping each other trying to beat me. It is what it is. I could have used some advice for sure. I think I made a lot of mistakes. But again, you can just see I was superior in strength and was able to power right through them. This was probably one of the more talented of them, who Bob Brown actually told me I may have trouble with just because of how crafty he is. But again, you can see I'm much bigger. I probably got 100 pounds on him, maybe 80 pounds or so, and just much stronger.
Ready to go.
Couldn't hang on to his hand. Not that I was really trying to do too hard. I was kind of okay to go to the strap. When I was setting up, I was just trying to get high. I was wanting to be high. And then at the end of this, another very experienced powerlifter or arm wrestler was telling me how my setup was probably wrong for what I was doing. And I made some corrections and applying pressure differently through my fingers, which seemed to help. It would have been nice to tell me that prior or during, so I could have worked on it. But I got plenty of time to figure it out. There's going to be many, many more of these. And I didn't expect to do anything on this day. Like I said, first match ever. I was pretty nervous. I didn't know, I had no idea what to expect. I didn't even know the format or how these go. I had no idea it was like left hand and then right.
Ready to go.
But again, once I got his wrist, I kind of knew I had it, and then the second surge was to finish it. This was a younger guy who was pulling. I don't know if he was as a weight of a super heavy or if he was a 220 that just pulled up. But pretty explosive kid.
Ready to go.
Again, I just outpowered him. Me and him pulled several times. This is left. Okay, so that was all the right. Now I believe we're in the final. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the left-handed final.
Come on, Dave.
I kind of had a feeling he was going to go to the strap. He wanted to slip, so which he did not. He ended up trying to turn into a hook, which actually worked out good for me. He just turned into it and then killed over his fingers. This is probably the right-handed final. I believe this is the right-handed final.
Let's go, Chad.
Like I said, wasn't very many people there. Not very many people in my weight class, so I appreciate the lighter guys that wanted to pull up. And again, the more experienced ones, you can tell. So there's the slip. And go to the strap. Kind of knew that was going to happen. I'm just starting putting my elbow. I'm not far enough inside as I thought I was. But on the inside of the pad, just kind of creating side pressure and making it a little uncomfortable. I'm definitely just trying to be hot, tall here. And you can see my elbows kind of coming out the front of the pad. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just trying to do my best impersonations of videos I've seen from like Travis Bacon and Michael Todd and Derek Smith. And all the monsters. She's telling me to back up here. I think unless I didn't really know he was talking to me.
Ready to go.
And again, I knew I had it. And I'm working a lot on my speed right now, my snapness off the ready go. Now this was king of the table, I believe. Or maybe this was the right hand final. I don't remember.
Ready to go.
Maybe this is king of the table, and that right one was the first one. Oh no. Yeah. This is king of the table right hand. Now this guy was pretty cool. We were busting each other's balls playfully before this match, so I wanted to play with him a little bit without being too much of an asshole. Obviously, I'm again much bigger than him. Like I said, arm wrestling is much different than powerlifting. You know, when you go to a powerlifting meet, it's your first meet, everyone's kind of take you under their wing, trying to help you out and make sure you feel comfortable and know what's going on. That wasn't the case here. It was kind of all of them against me, it seemed like. I'm not complaining. It is what it is. We're there to win. They're trying to win, so I get it. But here he's getting advice, and you know, the mistake I was making, I was told, is I kept trying to re-grip my fingers during the match, and was allowing the guys to pronate right through my fingers, to where they were stronger. They couldn't beat me. So I held him a little there, and I just didn't want to be a dick. So ended it. He was a nice guy. Yeah, this is the king of the table right here. That's what's happening right now. So that guy, then him. I think this might have been it with the right hand.
Let's go. Ready, go.
And again, short work.
Winner is Brandon. All right, Tyler, you're up next.
All right, we need the strap. We just go right.
This guy's pretty funny. He's been to a couple of our practices, or at least the one over here in Vegas at my house. He's a Utah guy. I didn't know this was the last right hand, so I was just trying to not waste too much energy. Otherwise, I could have played with him a little bit. But yeah, that was the it of the right hand for king of the table. Now we want to go to left hand king of the table. Where actually I did get pinned at the end here. Or no, I didn't get pinned. That's right. It was a slip that was ruled the match. Here we go, left hand king of the table. I believe this is going to be a slip.
Ready, you go. There it is.
Now that was the first time I tried to turn into a hook with someone on my left. I just don't really know what I'm doing. My left hand is so uncoordinated with this still. It needs a lot of work, and I'll be addressing it. The way king of the table works, you stay on the table until you lose. You know what I mean? At the end, it's just like a playful thing, I believe. Just so everyone kind of gets a chance to pull each other. And, you know, again, even though these matches look quick, it didn't look like I was using much effort. I was. I mean, I was giving everything I had. I wanted to win. So, you know, it's definitely fatigued at this point. Not terribly fatigued, but getting tired. Stamina is probably, you know, the main thing I need to work on. As you'd imagine with most big people. Yeah, here's the left hand. There's a surge. You can see him kind of getting through my fingers a little bit. Just pronating up. And then here is this is when I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was like, maybe I should try to turn in the hook, but then I double capped all the way up, which I should have just made a hard fist and rolled out of it. And then I last minute changed my mind, thought I was going to try to hook, but it just was all wrong. And he just got out right through my fingers right off the get. And I just, you know, the slip there in that position, you slip in a losing position, you lose, which I agreed with the call. It just, that was their victory. They were happy for it. Yep, that was it in Poland. All right, guys, so there you have it. My first pro arm wrestling tournament. Went, you know, could have gone better. Like I said, obviously there wasn't very many people in my weight class, which, I mean, fine, it was cool. I got the experience that I wanted. You know, I got to win, confidence builder. Definitely shows me that I got a lot of work to do, though, especially to be competitive with some of the better guys in my area. You know, there's talk about me and Mega Mike from California pulling. He's Derek Smith's training partner. He's a monster. I like to talk a lot of shit to him, but if I were being honest, I think he's a level above me. But again, doesn't mean I'm not going to give it everything I got and try to be ready to pull someone like him. I think me and Larry Wheels would be a great match. There's talk of him coming to the States in August. I told him, let me know when and where. If he wants to do it, I'll make sure I can be available, and I'll get to him because I know he's coming all the way from Dubai. Unless he's coming to Vegas, and we'll make it happen here. You know, so the next few weeks, I definitely got a lot to work on. Lachlan from Australia, Buff Elon, he always has been helping me over the last year, a few months or so that I've been doing this, and helping with programming and just tips and giving me things to work on. So I appreciate his advice, and I'll definitely be working on that. If you're interested in programming, hit him up. He's Buff Elon on Instagram. He's a legit dude, strong as fuck. Also, I have access to like Derek Smith, who's going to be working with me. Eric Spoto, all the guys in Vegas. We have a lot of good guys on our team that are willing to work with me. So I'll be doing what I can to get ready. Looking forward to a match in 3 weeks out in Cedar City, Utah. I'm going to go do that tournament. We'll see how it goes. Probably bigger turnout, I don't know. But again, I'm just going to go and do my best. I was worried about, there's a lot of monsters in Utah, and I was worried about some of these guys that were going to be there. They probably smacked me pretty good. Luckily, none of them were competing. Like I said, I pulled Eric Myler after, and just absolutely nothing for him. Whole another level of pulling. It would have been nice to have some coaching, some advice, so I could have made on-the-fly changes and, learn that way. But again, arm wrestling community is much different than the powerlifting community, as I'm starting to learn. There's a lot of hating in the arm wrestling community. That's in all communities, but the arm wrestling community in particular seems to be like that. It is what it is, not complaining. I'm just going to embrace it and do what I can. So yeah, hopefully me and Larry get a grip up soon. Push for that, guys. Comment below who you think would win, me and Larry versus me and Larry Wheels. Both of us have, very accomplished powerlifting backgrounds, and have been, around the same experience as in arm wrestling. Larry definitely has access to more people, as we all watch his videos. But I got access to similar people. Coach Ray gives me some advice, and, I'll be sending him these videos. So, I'm going to do what I can to get better, and looking forward to the next one. I'll be putting more content out like this. My wife just got a new schedule, so she'll be available to go to arm wrestling practices, so we'll get more filming and more content in. Let me know what you guys want to see more of, and yeah.